Oh, yeah, the smooth sounds of Tops Now baseball cards coming at you.
RTOD also this year, baby.
Welcome back, baseball fans. This is Tops On Demand Baseball Cards, and this is the Tops Now show for 428. We're going to speculate card 194 and 195, and print runs 183 through 186. I'm Ben Rock.
Hey, I'm the Say Hey Kid here on the left coast. We're here to talk about some on-demand cards.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. Not too many cards dropped, right?
I'm really excited about today's show. I have to tell you, the two cards that did drop look exceptional. I'm thinking I might buy both. They're both that special. Now
No
that
bundle today.
no
No
bundle
bundle.
opportunity.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I think that there's got to be three cards in order for it to be a bundle situation. But yeah, tops in their magic. Tops in their magic. So
Speaking of
get down to
Tops and
some cards.
Magic, well, I just wanted to say real quick, but did there's some baseball cards, right? But there's also football draft cards from last night. Did you see that?
Yes. Yes, that's very exciting. I think we should take a moment to talk about that.
I would agree. I agree. You want to do that first or at the end of the show, wrapping it up?
Let's do it first.
Let's do it
Because
first. Okay.
we're so excited about it.
All right. Here we're now at Tops Now Football. All right. There's 4 items. The first item here is the autograph pack. Look at that. Can you see the screen?
I can. I think you should read because I can't get it on mine, but yes, I see it on yours.
Very good. Okay, so what we have here are 3 player cards, and they're an on-card autograph, and that's one of the beauties. Another beautiful reason for Tops Now baseball football cards is because it's not a sticker; it's an on-card autograph, and the player may or may not have touched that card, but the energy was on the card through the pen onto the card itself. It's not a sticker, like it's not Oprah Winfrey. You get a sticker, you get a sticker, you get a sticker, you get a sticker. No, you get an on-card autograph. And you could even see sometimes, there's indentation if the player is heavy-handed into the card itself. So that's kind of amazing. So what we got here today are these on-card autographs numbered to 199 or lower, okay, all the way to 1. And there's randomly inserted inscriptions numbered to 10 or less. Did you see that? What's up with an inscription?
I think that's like a parallel on top of a parallel.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? So there's a parallel to 199, parallel to 99, parallel to 49, parallel to 25. Then that parallel to 10 has an inscription, parallel to 5 has an inscription, and parallel to 1 has an inscription. Now, who the players are? Do you know the players, sir?
Yeah, well, I can read them. Yes, I know of them. Yes.
All right.
Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Will Levins.
Now, you were talking about a very good reason to own this card. You said, how many draft picks did they trade up to get this gentleman?
So they traded like a boatload of stuff after picking the second pick to trade up to get the third pick. I don't remember the team exactly, but the same team has the second and third pick this year, and they made that happen, and it's kind of amazing that it happened. And I think that's part of what makes this magic. I think it's the first time Topps is doing this. I think these are going to marinate real well in somebody's pickle jar.
The autograph cards or just the base cards? Or both?
Oh, now let's talk about the base cards. I think the base cards also will marinate real well in somebody's pickle jar.
So there's a 3-card bundle for $25. Then there's individual cards for $9.99 each. So you got Topps Now D1, D2, and D3. Now, as you can see here, Topps website, for whatever reason, is not showing D3. So I'm going to open up the bundle set right here. All right. And what is D3?
It doesn't show on the bundle set either. I looked earlier.
Yeah, I don't understand. What do they look? I mean, so there's 3.
Right.
There's 3 players, right? There's 3 players.
3
Bryce
players.
Young, C.J. Stroud, or Will Levis. Well, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, or Will Levis. So we see Will Levis on the autograph one here. So that's probably what the base card is going to look like right there, that far left autograph card.
Correct. Correct.
And that's why the 3-card bundle doesn't have that just yet. I imagine it will eventually, but that's what the card is going to look like. So what do you think? Would you pick some of these up in the autograph? Would you pick some of them up in the bundle or individually, D1, D2, D3? And you know what's interesting, honestly, if there's an issue picking up the D3 with the website and there's only 2 days and an hour left and you can't individually buy the D3, is that going to be a really low print run for the D3 card featuring William Levis?
It's going to increase the likelihood that the print run will be less, but Topps is listening. People are watching. I don't know if they're listening and watching us, but ha ha ha. And they'll get it right.
One day they
have
will.
This guy out there in no time. I'm sure of it. I have faith in this company.
Well, if they don't, and access to that Will card, that Levis card is tight, and you can only get it in the 3-card set, I'd say, wow, that could be incredible. So yeah, you can only get it in the 3-card set or the possible autograph because you only get 1 of 3. Now, what I'd like to know is if I buy 1 of each of these autograph sets, does that guarantee me 1 of each? If I buy 3?
I know in the past that has existed when you bought 1 of each
of the road opening days,
for example, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would doubt it. I don't think that it would, honestly.
I don't know if you'd even, and again, there's no way to know that any of these 3 guys are ever going to make it to the end of the path into the Hall of Fame. But if they do,
wow,
this card will be really cool to have.
That's their first card, right? Is on draft night. I mean, doesn't get any more early than that, does it?
Well, they actually have Topps Now cards, but not with a team because they were in college, right? This
Undrafted.
Is literally their first NFL professional football card.
Bingo. All right, let's go to Topps Now baseball cards. So this is pretty interesting. And if I was to do this, I'm going to go ahead and do the 3-card bundle for $25, 100%.
I like that idea. I think so too, because of what you said. There's at least a little bit of time that the 3rd card's not available, and that will reflect in its final print total. Agreed.
I saw a movie called it was by Disney or Pixar or Disney Pixar, whatever, called Ratatouille. And at the end of the movie, one of the summaries is that the new need friends. And because the new need friends, I'm going to be that friend because they're all out there on their own. And maybe they make it, maybe they don't. But at least I helped give it a shot to launch it. So we can be proud to say that we helped be a part of that inaugural NFL. Because look, Topps did have NFL cards back in the past. They really did. It wasn't just Panini, okay?
I just added a 3-pack to my cart on the website.
Awesome.
I didn't order it yet, but I added it to the cart. So you got me sold on the idea. I think there's something there.
I agree. All right, let's get to these 2 items from the, I guess we're going to do the speculate right now.
Let's speculate.
Speculate. We should have some cool music right now for a speculation intro. Speculate, do, or something really cool like that.
We'll get there. We'll get some fan base. People will tell us what they think. We'll look at it like walk-up music, like a baseball game.
It's some good production value, right? Oh, speaking of walk-up, okay, what would your walk-up music be in baseball? What would your song be?
I'd
yeah,
have to
right. Come on, come on. What? I'd be Eye of the Tiger, dude. Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. Come on, you don't have a song you just go to that's your motivator. Like you just pump it up when you're in the car. Like, okay, I'm going to a job interview. I'm going on a date. I need a music to pump me up. I'm going at bat. Hey, put me in, coach. I'm at bat. What are you going to do to pump yourself up?
I was thinking Rolling Stones, so I'm just not even on that page. I mean, I was
start me up. Start me up. Oh,
I was thinking. Gosh, I don't know. I gotta come back with. There's Eagles to quote. I mean, you only get one line of the song, so
right.
You're making sense, right? You're making sense about Eye of the Tiger. That I don't have one yet. I gotta.
You'll
I got to
find it.
think about that.
You'll find it. All right, this is Topps Now card 194 featuring Shohei Ohtani. Star comes within feet of a one-of-a-kind performance. I was watching this game with Dano on the phone. Oh, wow. We got close, ladies and gentlemen, real close. Says it takes special type of player to threaten a hit for the cycle, but to do so while also working to keep the opposition bats at bay, that's unheard of. And it's safe to say Shohei Ohtani qualifies as that level of special. The Angels star was all over the field, the diamond on Thursday afternoon, collecting a single, a double, and a triple on that day, something not done by a starting pitcher since 1987. That's incredible. I would love to know who that other starting pitcher was, but whatever. He had Angels fans on their feet in the bottom of the eighth when his home run bid fell just feet short of going out of the park, aiming to be the first starter in baseball history to complete the cycle. Wow. That would have been amazing. I would have loved to watch some baseball history there. Now, what do you think, sir?
You're asking me about print runs, huh? I'm trying to get you an answer.
Well, not necessarily print runs. What do you think about the feat of just coming within feet of a one-of-a-kind performance, like first starting pitcher in history to hit the cycle? I mean, come on. Hey.
I'll share with you. I think this is going to be the highest printed card of the day, and I don't think it's the card of the day.
There's
That's
two
how
cards
much-
today.
There's only two cards, exactly. I think the
You got a
Beatty card is the
50%
card of the
chance
day.
of being wrong.
Right. Well, I think the Beatty card is the card of the day, and the Ohtani card is going to print higher.
Only because there's a sheer greater number of Ohtani fans that want to collect every single card in the collection.
Exactly. And I think that this is Beatty's coming out party. It's his first Topps Now rookie card. It's going to sell real well.
Wait, we're
New
not even on the
York
Beatty
guy,
card.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Print
Right.
run. What do you think, sir? Give me a number. I know you
Ohtani
said large.
card. We're talking Ohtani card right now. I'm going to say Ohtani card is going to be 3,265.
I think this card's a letdown for Shohei Ohtani fans. 1865.
Good
I don't
guess.
mean letdown. I mean it's not as a high print run as 3,000.
Well, I think that Beatty's going to carry that
You
print
almost
run
got
higher.
it.
I'm
I mean,
joking.
this card reminds me of that. I mean, this card reminds me of that commercial where the guy has a dollar bill on a fishing line. He's like, "Oh, you almost got it. Oh, you almost got it." You know. So
Yes,
yeah. Carrot
but
on
I
a
mean,
stick.
it was happening real time, and it can't just be me and you that
watched
happened to notice it real time. It was.
I watched. We were all watching it, and
Yeah.
everybody was talking about it. In fact, when he got that triple, they were talking about it at that point, like, "Hey, he's going to hit the cycle," and that was his second hit of the day. He hadn't even got because he got a single, and I think he got a triple, then a double, and then we're just waiting. It sounds like he was in and out burger, but yeah, he had a single, and then he had a triple and a double. And now, obviously at that last at bat with the home run, that would have been a miraculous thing. But yeah, I think this is just a carrot on the stick. You almost got it. The dollar bill on the fishing pole, whatever.
I think your breakdown makes sense. I think my number is going to end up too high based on what you said because it's true. It's kind of a card that's almost the thing, but it wasn't the thing, and I get it.
Yeah, almost. I'm going to go home and tell everybody, "Oh, I was one number off by hitting the lottery." Oh, really good. Now go sit down and eat your meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm
Card
sorry.
195.
All right.
I think you're Brett Batty. 3-hit day and 1 home run of 2023 highlight comeback win. Because this should be his. Oh, it's not his major league debut card on the back picture because he did it last year. Maybe that's the difference between a call-up and a rookie. Anyway, let me read it first.
Or the debut, rather.
Right. For the debut.
Right.
This isn't his debut, so there's no debut, even though it's his rookie card.
And it doesn't even say debut on it. Right.
I like that. Card reads, if you wanted offense, you got it when the Mets hosted the Washington Nationals on Thursday night in a game when every run was crucial. Highly touted rookie Brett Batty was automatic from the plate. The third baseman enjoyed one of the best games of his young career, going 3 for 3, connecting on his first bomb. Batty's fourth inning blast would prove to be vital for the team as they slipped it by Washington 9-8.
Yeah, as they slipped by Washington 9-8. I love that wording. I want to slip it by too. So what do you think here, sir?
Oh boy, it's so juicy.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
So slippery.
I gotta go 4,500.
What? What? Wow, that was aggressive. I was just gonna say, wow. And I don't even want that to affect my.
It,
I'm gonna still say 1865,
you
just
said
like I
that.
said for Shohei Ohtani,
Okay, so as long as you know that. Okay.
locking them both in at one number each.
Okay, you're very in sync like that. Let me just remind you that his call up card from last year printed 5,558.
That's amazing. And this is his
So
first card of 2023, right?
this is his first rookie card, right? I
Yep.
mean, I'm sure he's got to be in a flagship. I don't even,
Yeah, absolutely, right.
I don't even, but all right, this will be interesting.
Well, I
So
think they're talking series 2 already, and then update soon as well. Here we go. Let's do print runs, I guess, now.
print runs.
All right, we're going to talk print runs, and we can find those from the Major League Baseball Topps Now archive, and they are right here. And it starts here. First card is number 183, print run 401, featuring Jaron Duran, and that's his first career Major League Baseball Grand Slam. Was the difference maker in Baltimore.
Yes. You guessed 325. I guessed 400. Ooh, I was off by one.
What? 400? You guessed 400? Wow. And guess
Yeah.
what? You got 401.
That's exactly right.
That's a bowling joke. You know
That's
that?
exactly right. That's right. You got 301. That's right. Okay. Card 184.
Oh, I like
Blake,
this card.
Blake Sable, printed 678. You guessed 722.
Ooh,
I guessed 450. You were closer.
I'll
Good
take
job.
it. So
Good job.
one each today. I like
That's
this
good.
card. I like this player. And it's a really low print run. I didn't think it would be a very high print run. Obviously, that's why I took away the trophy for the win. But honestly, I think it's worthy of more than 678. I really do. But that's just me. Look, the Giants are tearing it up right now, aren't they?
And it's his third or fourth card of the set. So I don't
Right.
know. This
I,
guy's been around a little while. He's starting to have an impact.
he is having an impact. All right. Excellent.
Next one.
Oh, Brenton
Card
Doyle.
185.
Yeah, Brenton Doyle had a print run of 694. Colorado Rockies. Brenton Doyle tallies first hit, stolen base, and an RBI in a 3-hit, 2 stolen base game. There's a lot of stolen bases this year, and I think it has to do with making that base larger.
I think that's the number one reason. For sure. You guessed, Acuna, is it Acuna? Ronald Acuna Jr. is leading the majors in stolen bases.
Hey, I like stolen bases.
I do too.
I want to see people steal home. That's what it's all about. Now they got this guy on the Oakland A's. His name is Ruiz. He stole 4 bases the other day and tied I think it was Oakland Athletics
Henderson.
Ricky Henderson. And he is like, I mean, that just gives me chicken skin to know that there's a player that can steal bases like Ricky Henderson, because I didn't think that's his Ricky Henderson. That's an untouchable. I just, well, whatever. Yeah, that's amazing. Good job,
You
Luis.
like that stolen base record.
Love it.
I think now with the bases bigger, it's going to be starting to become a question about whether he'll keep that. Look, it's 3 or 4 inches on each base, which makes it almost a half a foot easier.
Yeah. Look, I love small ball and aggressive base running. You do that, you're going to put a lot of runs on the board. And we've seen a lot of runs scored this year already.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, so you guessed for when it who we were talking about, Brenton Doyle. You guessed 1,215, and I guessed 788.
Oh, you're way closer. I was almost double. Closer. Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Thank you. Last one of the day.
Michael Busch.
This guy was a big deal when he called up by the Dodgers. He printed 565. You guessed 2,755.
Whoops, off by 1,200. Wait,
you were off by 1,200.
What did I say? By 1,200 even?
1,200 and 1,200. No, 1,190. It was you at.
Oh, I thought you said I was at. Okay, cool.
You said 27.55, and it was 15.65.
Oh, I thought it was 27.65.
So you were pretty in sync, right? And I was closer, my friend, at 2,100. So
well, then you took the day. Then congratulations.
That gives me to capture the flag for the day. Correct.
Congratulations. Wow, Michael Bush.
Correct.
So honestly, I did think this would print more than it did. I wonder why it didn't.
I don't think the 25-year-old second baseman have a real high chance of making the Hall of Fame.
So do you think people buy just on the
In my
chances of
opinion.
getting in the Hall of Fame?
Well, isn't this all based on your ability to prospect the guy who's going to do fantastic? I mean, I don't say
Sometimes
Hall
it's
of
the
Fame.
story, like that Maggie story the other day, right? That was quite something. The Pittsburgh Pirates guy, it was like the Rudy story, where he played, 1,500 games in the minor leagues, and he finally had his big day in the hot sun, and he struck out every time he was at bat, but he got to do it. In fact, they let him play the next night up against the Dodgers, and they
I
still
haven't
swept the
followed up on
series.
that card. Did that card sell out on eBay?
I don't know. Could you check that out for us real quick, sir?
I'm going to
Is
do
that
it right
possible?
now.
I'm
Let's
sorry
see.
to do this all on the fly like that.
We
I
do not have
apologize.
those print totals yet, brother.
No, we
Both,
don't, and it would be good to find. Hey,
we've
look,
discussed a
that
couple cards we can't access yet, so we'll have
I think
to
that's a good card to pick if under $5, under $6, which is half the retail price at Tops now.
Which card is this again?
Maggie, Maggi, Pittsburgh Pirates.
But the crush doesn't come tip. Well, yeah, it could. So that means that card remains unadopted, in my opinion.
Where is it? Are you on
It's
eBay?
It's not on the site because it's no print total yet.
What site? No, we're talking eBay. So we're looking at 2023 Tops now. Maggie. And he also had a autograph. Okay, here we go. $5.90. Okay, I'm going to buy it now. So there's 13 listings. There's 13 listings. I'm going to go lowest first. And $5.25 is the least. There's 14 cards digital for $1.25. Do you do Tops digital? I don't do digital. I like feeling it and touching it in my hand.
I don't do digital either.
All right, $5.25 from Natal Kahabi. There's also one for $5.88 from Front Row Cards. Both of those have less. Let's see here. This one here is $6.95. 35 of them sold. It's Tops Project 70 is what the name of that seller is. So interesting. So it seems like there's a good bit of sales on eBay for Maggie.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Most definitely. All right, sir. Well, I think that's all I got for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and hopefully, maybe we have some time. We can get some of this done over the weekend. If Tops does a print run or a maybe even some projection show, if we have some time over the weekend. So I'm Vin Rock, and I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. We'll talk Monday.
We're talking baseball. We're here talking Tops on demand, even if they don't do print drops on the weekends. Stay blessed, everybody.